Students will soon be able to vote on a new constitution for SGA. Our Brian Ray spoke with SGA's Executive Vice President Jonathan Stetler, who has more information about what this restructuring could look like.
What are some of the main proposed changes that you think students should know about?
Yeah, so we have a few main proposed changes. It was a big structural change for us, so bear with me. But the first change is we're looking at the legislative branch. We're trying to condense it a little to reduce some senator apathy that we've seen over the last few years and be able to really engage with each senator that's on SGA and trying to work with us to better the university campus. So we're eliminating the organizational council as it currently stands and shifting those over to initiative director positions within the cabinet. Those are appointed positions in our old model and in our new model. So the other thing that we really wanted was a truly democratic Senate where all of the representatives were elected within the student body, not appointed from the student body president and organizational leaders and things.
Yeah, and if the proposed changes pass, how long will it take to kind of implement them?
Well, there are a few changes that I could definitely see implemented immediately. In our current constitution, the executive president has the ability to create positions as they deem necessary within under their office within the executive branch. So I could really see these really exciting initiative director positions be implemented very soon, probably as soon as the next executive president gets elected and sworn in early April. After that, some of the longer changes that require us to eliminate positions or create new positions that need to be elected, those have to wait until the next election cycle after the student body ratifies the Constitution. So that'll be in March of 2022 before all of the changes are fully implemented. But some of the small changes that can be implemented through the bylaws can be adjusted as soon as the next executive board has all of the bylaws laid out and ready for that to go.
Yeah, and what were some of those things in the previous constitution that you felt like needed to be updated or didn't work for Elon anymore?
Yeah, first, one of the biggest things is in the Constitution is we're dividing the legislative branch from the executive branch a little bit more. I've definitely seen over the 3 years that I was a senator and not in the executive branch, I saw that SGA was almost run like a business from top down with the executives over the Senate. But as a political science major, I definitely see the legislative branch in the Senate as being its own independent entity and able to make its own decisions. So I definitely saw a need to divide the executive and legislative branches a little bit more to allow the Senate to work more autonomously and independently and come up with its own initiatives, because there are almost 50 senators that each have their own great ideas that they want to get off the ground. So enabling that a little bit more.
Students will be able to vote on the new constitution on March 18th and 19th during the SGA general election. A simple majority in favor of the changes will be needed for the new constitution to pass. Stetler says students can expect an email from him this week with a copy of the proposed constitutional changes. Students can attend an information session on Thursday, March 11th if they have any questions.